Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we are spring cleaning the kitchen. This is a video that will be two parts. So this is the first part where I will be cleaning all of my drawers and cupboards. So I'm starting off with my pantry, taking everything out, decluttering, and wiping everything down. I have two different pantries. This one is obviously in my kitchen, but I also have one over in my mudroom where I converted a closet into a pantry where I keep my my overflow of food as well as some of my small appliances. So when I finished wiping it down, I had to step away and I turned off my camera and forgot to turn it back on to show you how I assembled it back together. So here it is. And here are all the things that I had pulled out that I'm going to put elsewhere. I have another very detailed pantry cleanout video that I will link up in the sky here for you to check out if you want to. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. This is my home channel where you will find tons of cleaning and decorating inspiration. I am currently in the midst of spring cleaning, so you are going to get tons of spring cleaning, deep cleaning motivation. So make sure you are subscribed and that notification bell is on. I would love for you to become part of my YouTube family and get tons of inspiration and motivation.
Follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah.
So I have my drawers kind of separated. I start with the top where I have my breakfast and food, then the one underneath it is breads and snacks, then it's all of my savory seasoning, and then the sweet seasonings, like all of my sugars. I have some chocolate chips in there and a couple other things that maybe will overflow from the savory spice drawer. And then the bottom one holds all of my flowers as well as dog treats and bin with dog bones.
Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Stay till the morning light. Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be?
As you can see, most of my drawers are fairly damaged, and we've been in this house now for 14, going on 15 years, and the damage was actually caused by the shelf liners peeling off the paint.
Standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Maybe I'm just too weak, maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Stay till the morning light.
So I am very pleased with the way the pantry ended up looking, nice and neat. And now I'm moving on to my drawers that are left off the pantry, where I keep all of my cutlery as well as some plastic containers and food storage containers.
Better say something that would change my mind.
So the very top drawer holds all of my like knives and cutting utensils and garlic press, anything that's not like knives and forks type of thing. And I had created this organization several years ago. I just picked up these green containers at a dollar store, and they seem to fit pretty good inside, so I don't really want to jinx it the way they fit and going and getting new stuff. It works, so I'm just leaving it as is, and I'm just dumping everything out and rinsing them out, because for some reason this drawer and the cutlery drawer forever have crumbs in them and food particles. I think whenever anybody's cutting stuff, the drawers need to be shut, but they never are, so things fall in. So I kind of divide things into what the purpose of them are. So like can opener goes with wine openers, cutters go with other cutters. Then I have ice cream scoops, brushes, and things like that. Just kind of trying to group them. I know this is not how it's going to stay. Probably a week from now it's going to be a mess again, but you gotta try, right? So, and then the drawer underneath has all of my plastic food storage containers. Now, I haven't done this at all since like last year at this time, and at that time we were on spring break, and the kids were still going to school, but that was it. Ever since then my kids have not eaten lunch at school, and I had all of these containers in here, and they were serving absolutely no purpose for me. And especially now my son has moved on to university and my daughter is just finishing her last year of high school, so I don't need all of these lunch containers in here. I will be keeping them, but I just don't think that they need to be in here. I'm going to put them in a bin downstairs and see if I actually go back to them and use them. If not, I will be donating them. So I kind of give it some time, like 6 months or so, and if I never touch them in the last 6 months, I will donate them. So I decided to switch this drawer out and organize it as my coffee drawer. But first thing, I will be keeping some of these little containers. They're all Tupperware containers and they're really good quality. And I figured I'm gonna keep these in the corner shelf there because I always look, if I have leftover salad dressing or even maybe some seasoning mixes that I prepare, that's what I will be using those. So, as I was saying, I will be switching this drawer into a coffee drawer kind of thing, a coffee and tea drawer. My coffee maker is right above on the counter here, and I've had coffee in a big glass jar like that one on the counter, and I wasn't loving it, so I decided to kind of take all of my coffee that I have, my coffee grinds and my coffee beans and my coffee pods, and put them in this drawer, as well as some of the coffee syrups that were always sitting on a counter. And then I also decided to move my tea in here, which freed up another drawer on the other side. And just keeping everything kind of together. And I'm going to move my tea kettle right beside my coffee maker, so everything is together. And I'm really enjoying the way this is. I think it just keeps the mess off the counter, because I always say we have 2 cooks in the house and not enough counter space. So this had freed up some of that counter space, especially when I move the tea kettle over to this side. I will have that whole corner free and more prep space. And you will see I have one of those Breville coffee tea kettles that are brewed tea, and they're glass, so I don't really want to put it underneath on a shelf because I'm worried I'm going to break it. And it has like a stand for it too. And this bottom drawer has all of my leftover food storage containers, as well as my fridge organizers that I like to organize fruits and vegetables inside my fridge here. So I am so bummed because I had bought a brand new fridge back in November and I still haven't gotten it. So we had ended up canceling the order because I was worried the company that we bought it through, the store, had taken all of my money, and but the fridge wasn't coming because I guess KitchenAid fridges are extremely delayed. And so I was worried that this store was gonna go out of business because there's so many of them that are going out of business, and I didn't want to lose my money that I had paid for the brand new fridge. So I had canceled the order. I hate my current fridge. It works, but all the shelves have broken off on the door, and it's just not a very functional fridge. It keeps freezing at the back, and it's just a real pain. But because the way my kitchen is set up, and there are only pretty much this specific fridge that I had bought can fit in that space. So and it's not coming, so I had, like I said, so now even if I go to a different store, I probably won't get my fridge for another 6-7 months. So I'm going to try and stick it out as long as I can without the new fridge, and just deal with this fridge, Samsung fridge, that I absolutely hate. So here's all the mess from all the drawers. So I will be, like I said, taking that bin into the basement, and right now I'm just organizing all the lids that I have kept from my glass containers, and I keep this on the other side in the cupboard, which I will move, but all the rest of the Tupperware will go in a bin in my basement, and like I said, keep it there for about 6 months. So here they are, all organized. I love the way it looks when it's all nicely neat and organized. So now I'm going to move on to this corner cabinet. Now, unfortunately, with the angle of this cabinet, I am not able to show you how I'm cleaning it, because all you would get is the butt shot. And so I'm just going to show you this before and then after. Now I am moving on to my cutlery drawer, and like I said, again, I'm going to be dumping everything out because there's so many crumbs that end up landing in here. And I keep my steak knives separately in a little dollar store container, and then I also have some large spoons and forks, which I figured I don't need that many, so I just kept one of each in there. And then my lighters and my food saver clips.
It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends, stayed in bed till Wednesday, fell in love with you right there and then. I was young, couldn't see that.
So now this next cupboard is where I keep my garbage and my recycling, and I was seriously contemplating whether I should really even show you this. This was disgusting. This is what happens when you leave things for the children to do. Things just don't get done. So I ended up taking it completely apart, spraying it down, letting it sit for a little bit, and then wiping the inside of the cabinet off. I used to have a steamer where I would go right in there with it, but it broke, and I haven't been able to find one that I can take apart and it's small enough to fit in there. So anyways, first I vacuum it out and take all the big pieces out, and then I spray it down and let it sit until I'm ready to wipe it down. I also take all the garbage pails upstairs into my laundry sink, fill them with water, let them sit, and then I was bleaching them out just to get them cleaned up. I could probably buy new ones, but I haven't been able to find ones that fit inside this, and I don't want to have to go and buy the whole new set just to replace them. So it is what it is. Now I'm on the other side of the kitchen and I am cleaning under my laundry sink. This was another messy area that needed a lot of organizing and obviously cleaning, but things have just gotten a little messy.
Let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through.
So I keep some of my sink cleaning stuff, as well as like brushes and all of my extra dish rags and all of my microfibers in here. Obviously my dishwashing soap is in here as well, and then in my little green basket I just keep kitchen cleaning cleaning supplies. So all of my method stainless steel cleaner, a degreaser, all-purpose cleaner, and things like that in here. Just stuff that I would use to clean my kitchen or anything in the kitchen. And then I also have my compost bin. Now I have another corner unit here, and here is the before, and then I'm going to show you the after.
Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Now it's time to clean one of my messiest drawers. Probably not the dirtiest drawer, but the messiest drawer. It's my junk drawer, and I have an organization system in there that worked, but like I said, I haven't tackled this for a very long time, so it had gotten a little bit out of hand.
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
won't stand a chance. Something that will blow my mind. If I have learned one thing, it's wasting time. I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance.
Now the drawer that is underneath this one is the one that I had taken all of my tea stuff and moved to the deep drawer, so I just needed to vacuum, and I have decided to put my oven mitts here and my dish drying rack. That was just two things that were kind of cluttering up my dish towel, like my kitchen rack drawer, so I thought this worked out pretty good. Underneath is a very simple drawer. I just keep all of my Ziploc bags and my food storage bags, and I need to replenish some of them, but this was super easy to clean. And the bottom drawer, which is a deeper drawer, has my kitchen rags, and as you can see, most of them are being washed, so it was fairly empty, so I need to get all of them out from the dryer and bring them down, but for now I am just giving it a quick cleaning. Now it's the next day and I am cleaning up my upper cabinets today. This is definitely a lot shorter cleaning than the lower cabinets because things are fairly organized here. I have this one, and I think the one above the fridge are probably the messiest ones. So over on this one I keep my bottles and my Shakeology cups and just different reusable bottles that we like to fill our drinks with to go or around the house. And I have pared it down pretty good, and this is pretty much the stuff that we use. There is 4 of us here, so and everything pretty much fits inside this bin, so it works. And then I also have reusable straws. Now we use straws all the time for smoothies, for drinks. I like to drink my water with the straws, so I have several of them, and I just keep them all in a little bag on the side, and it works. Then the middle cabinet has our coffee and tea mugs, travel mugs. I have decided to pare down the tea travel mugs since we mostly drink coffee to go, not so much tea, but once in a while I do like to take my tea with me, so I just kept 2 of them instead of 4. And like I said, I took the other ones downstairs, and I will do the same thing. If I don't reach for them in the next 6 months, I will donate it. And the top one has my medicine. Well, actually medicine, this is my everyday type of medicine. Well, just painkillers, allergy medicine, and it had some vitamins, but I ended up bringing all the extra vitamins in here, and I separated my vitamins into the daily container, so these are extra ones. But this is a good time to kind of go through all your medicine, like my cold and flu medicine, because things expire and you want to kind of get rid of them, whatever had expired. So I actually decided to put in my cold and flu medicine all of my extra vitamins, and then the other one just had my Advil and my allergy pills and things that you would reach for kind of on more regular basis. And then I have extra tea, a bin with extra tea. So I think this, I don't know what's going on with my camera, but I think this is nicely organized now. Definitely a lot easier to see what's in there. in my next cabinet, so here are all the things that I'm actually checking before I move on to my next cabinet. But on my next cabinet, I have all of my drinking cups and my tea mugs, which I end up moving into the deep drawer because I had some room in there, which I already showed you. But and all of my kind of food prepping stuff, measuring cups and things like that. So because I do Ultimate Portion Fix, I have these containers, and I was getting another set of containers, so I wanted to have a separate container to hold all of them in. So that's that white little one that has the orange lid. That's where all of them are gonna go. And then on the top shelf, I have my measuring cups in one container, my measuring spoons in the other, lids for all the glass containers that are in the middle shelf are in one, and then I also have my citrus presses in the other one because they're too big to go into my other drawer that has all the other utensils, kind of prepping utensils. I have had this system in place for a while and it works. And I like how organized everything is, and everything is labeled so I know where things are. So then here I am just placing all of my Portion Fix into that bin. And then the middle one, like I said, it has some glass measuring cups as well as food prepping bowls, my salad spinner thingy for salad dressing, and I think I have a cheese grater there too. And then the bottom one, I have some cups, my dog's fish oil, and my medicine holder, my vitamins holder.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution.
So I think this looks really good, all nicely organized. Now moving on to my next one. This one is very simple, just has my coffee mugs, some salad bowls, and plates and bowls. So not a lot of stuff to do here. I do not know why I was arranging my mugs. Oh yeah, I was trying to see if I can fit the tea mugs in there instead of the drawer.
I just wanna look into your eyes. You know you make me feel like I'm alive.
So this is my decorative corner unit where I keep my decor, but my husband keeps his medicine in there just because he says if he puts it in with the other medicine, it's just all going to get messed up. So all I do, I don't actually remove anything out of there, but I do dust it and just organize his stuff. This little tiny shelf works really well. I keep my oil, my coconut oil, and some other oils in here, as well as my salt and pepper, and then I also have my vanilla, my baking powder, and baking soda, just things that I reach to on more regular basis, like almost every day. Well, I do reach for salt and pepper every day, but maybe not the baking soda and baking powder. So up above here, where you can't see right now, but here it is, I keep my soup noodles and my rice and some pasta. I don't have a lot of pasta on hand because sometimes I do make my own pasta, so I just have things as a backup rather than storing it and buying it. I do sometimes buy the set at Costco, which includes 3 or 4 different ones, and then that lasts me for several months. And then up above the pantry, I keep all of my cutting board and my cookie sheet, cookie cooling sheet. I used to have like 3 or 4 of them. Now I just keep 1. And my salad spinner. And the last cabinet that I'm working on is above my fridge, where I keep all of my protein shakes, my croutons, and some of these small mason jars for my oatmeal that I make in the fridge to keep in the fridge. So this will probably be this is the last thing that I will be cleaning for this video. Make sure you tune in next week, where I will be cleaning all the really dirty stuff, like underneath the stove, on top of the kitchen cabinets, behind the fridge. So make sure you tune in for that one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it motivational. Let me know if you have started your spring cleaning and what you're working on, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to press that subscribe button if you're not subscribed.